Alright, here we are guys with unboxing video number 2 for Clash of Kings Australia 2019. This time from my good friend Paddy and the team at Scibor, who once again have been really generous to us. I have to apologise that I've had this stuff for a while and just haven't had the opportunity to do the video. So sorry Paddy and team, but here we go now. And guys, if you haven't seen the Scibor stuff before, certainly jump onto their website and have a look. And they've always got running deals on which change every few days, so it's definitely worth having a look at that. Okay, so first up, it looks like we've got a bunch of bases for if you want to put on some of those centerpiece models on something special. Yep, some more bases and a bunch of basing materials, it looks like, which is awesome for either your display boards or even just on your, probably on your bigger bases, looking at the size of this stuff. I've often mounted models on top of bits of these. Some more bases of varying shapes and sizes for those of you that like other game systems as well. So all this stuff is amazing. And then I think we move on to, this looks like from their sci-fi range. Yep, I think that's their sci-fi Romans potentially, but I could be wrong. And we've got one of their kind of Egyptian sci-fi guys here. The detail on these guys is awesome. Some more basic materials. And we've got a bunch of individual models, and as you guys might remember that have been to Clash of Kings before, I try and give these away as on-the-spot prizes, or for those that maybe had a bit of an ordinary game in the game before. Take a little bit of sting out of a big loss, and they've been very generous with a whole bunch of sci-fi as well as fantasy. That's one of from their Moscow's range, I think. Again, these are rolled over and then I can just zoom in there. Yeah, so we've got all of those. So already a massive amount of generosity from Scibor, but then we have box number 2. Okay, what do we got in here? Looks like we've got not 1, not 2, but 3 dwarves on warbears. Now that's amazing generosity in itself. If you jump online and have a look at the cost of those models, that's very generous. Pest creating a mischief in the background. So we'll keep those as some bigger prizes. We've got a 10-pack of dwarves here. I assume it's a 10-pack, so that's amazing. Michael Clark, dwarves are your favourite army. That might have your name on it at some stage, mate. Another pack of, I think the Moscow's they're called. I'll have to look that up. And we've got a bunch more individual models. Here we have, I've wanted this model for a while, a dwarf on Warpig. That's awesome. Something from their barbarian ranges, it looks like. Dwarf Lord on goat. Who doesn't love a Berserker Lord on a goat? And here we go with a bunch more individual models again. Oh. And is that another dwarf on Warbear? Looks like it. Wow, that's awesome. These guys have been so generous. A few of they've got some variety piece models. So there's a dwarf holding a dice. That's pretty cool. We have some more bases, some more individual models. Okay, can't believe how generous these guys have been to us again. We've got a little guy with his Russian hat on there. So I won't go through all of these guys. You'll get to see them on the day, but I don't want the video to go for forever. So I do want to say a big thank you again to Paddy and the team at Scibor, and please jump on and check out their website, and if you're thinking of some alternate models for Kings of War, give them a go, but I've still got all of this in here. So thanks again, Scibor, and guys, we'll see you again soon.